When I first started using it, I didn't like the way I sounded. But hopefully, the way that I have it now, it's a lot more clear and not more like it was, like Darth Vader or some shit. But make sure that y'all like the stream. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the Patreon. Shout out to the people that have been tuning into the podcast clips that I've been putting on YouTube. Now, the podcast itself is featured on my website. That's what you call building your own platform, okay? And future podcasts, like the full version, will be a part of the website. You can download it from there. But I am putting up clips. I've been putting them on the Basic Social Politics with Jaye the Black channel. I'm going to have more guests on. But we are here. Some of you are going to notice some changes with some of the faces that are here. And there might be new ones. There might be new people that become moderators or maybe even members. You can join the channel too as well. I do post to the exclusive members tab. And there might be live streams that I put on the members tab as well. So make sure y'all join. But there's always going to be changes. And I am looking to see who really supports me and who just are just here just to be here. And if I get a sense that you're just here to be here, then you won't be here, whether you love being on other people's channels or maybe you're, on people's panels and you're, teaming up with others and doing other things, shout out to you, But I'm going to keep it rocking and rolling like I always do because I feel like I'm great at what I do. But you're only getting a small bit of what I can really do. And there's going to come a time where you're going to see me do even more as far as content is concerned. I noticed that there's a lot of people now doing a lot of the same things. Again, listen, people are going to follow trends. People are going to do what works for them, and that's good. But I do what works for me, and I will do what works for me, and hopefully build trends onto what I do. But we are here live. Let's see who's here in the chat early, because I know I like to see people here early. So let's see who's here early. Taurus, Sportsman, Sydney, Dion, Lady K, Adnan, JR, Daisy, Vern 85, Brian, Six Lemons, Zeke, Kareem, Ednice, Shane, B Fierce, what's up? Lady K, if I said your name yet. Red Planet, Photography, Fat Boy, Wild Card, Michael, Tony, Ernest, what's up? Paris was good. Larry, Kevin, Steven was good. I'm not the type to do this, but I do have, what's good, Samurai Wolves? I do have a birthday Sunday, okay? Getting just another year older, and I've never been the one to, as a matter of fact, I kind of go dark on social media because I'm not the one to look for praise. I'm not one to look for, people doting all this attention my way. I'm very low key in that sense, But I went out today with family, and sometimes being around the people that you've been around the most can sometimes re-energize you in a sense. It can give you a perspective of feeling like you did years ago, reminiscing and all those things. But you also look to the future. You also look to what you're gonna do, down the road. Like what more changes? What changes in your life need to happen? Because sometimes you need to do different things. You know, we need to go in directions that are going to make us the most happiest. You know, I've been doing YouTube for, let's see, been doing YouTube 6, 7, like 8 years. I don't see myself as a lifer. I'm in this, you know. Sometimes, you know, you look towards what's next. You know, what is the next challenge? Because you feel like you have always, like, how you kind of feel like you've accomplished something. You want to move on to something else. I've always been the type of person, once I've done something, I usually move on to something else. I've never been the type to stay in something. That's why I don't get people that work at jobs for 10, 15 years when they're not even getting pay raises. Like, I could never do that. I would look for the next step, the next challenge. You know? You know? I've heard Jay mention other platforms, people watching your content and comment. Yeah, I know, Dion. I know. I've influenced a lot of people. I know I have, but, you know, great, you know, with great accomplishments, is, you know, people are going to watch it and they're going to appreciate it. Some people are going to act like, I can do that. Yeah, sure. You and your daily panels. Yeah, even though I've never done a panel. What's good, Joe? Dion, what's up? Or Dion Covington. Angela C, what's up? Make sure y'all like the stream. We're going to get to this video. And I just want to get that out the way. But we're going to get to this video. Appreciate the people saying happy birthday. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well, if you have those. Also, follow me on. Follow me, because I've been going back and forth whether I should reopen the Discord or just do something on Clubhouse. I know I have been adverse to it, but I'm kind of opening up about it because I do want to speak to the supporters. You know, off YouTube, because I don't really. I'm bored with panels. Like, it bores me. I don't, you know, maybe someday I'll do it, but it's going to be different. It's going to be more content oriented. But I do want to speak to the supporters. So make sure y'all follow me over there. You should go there, CJ the Black, the one and only, and just follow me over there. Whenever I get bored, I may open it up something. It won't be open to everybody. You know, I have, you know. But I do want to speak to the supporters, because I do appreciate the people that support me for years and been here for years. You know. But we gonna get into it. But yeah, sometimes change is always good. You just feel like you've done everything. What's good, Sarah? Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody. Sometimes you need to change, you know. We need changes in our life. And I've been in this for a long time. And, you know, what's funny is that I've seen people come and go, man. Some of the people that I knew when I first started are not here anymore. Who I was cool with, who made videos, they're not here anymore. They ain't been here in years. I kind of feel like I'm one of the last of the few of those guys, you know? You still have the group on Discord. Man, see, I don't understand Discord. They just made a whole bunch of changes to it. Maybe one day I'll revisit it, but you know, Discord is going to shit, man. I may look into Guilded, but Discord is going to shit, man. You know. Make sure y'all, let's get the likes up too before I get in this video. Shout out to Chris G. Happy birthday. Thanks. Appreciate that, Chris G.
Happy birthday, Jay. Thanks for everything. Full score. Raised fist. Dark skin tone.
Thank you, man. But we are going to get into this video, and I'm going to show y'all why I have been right about these women, especially these melanated women, and how they love being side chicks, especially with a non-black dude. Oh my God. And this woman is bragging about her supposedly being chosen over this man's wife. And this man has probably done this to her before. You could tell when a dude is not used to getting women like that. You know, he don't got him a chocolate side piece. Do you really think he's going to leave his wife to be with you? That's the delusion. And we're going to get into that because a lot of these women are delusional. You know, they really think they're going to take a married man from his wife. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dion. Says happy birthday, Jay. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dion. Shout out to Dion. She's been in the chat. Always, she never misses a show. Dion always is here, no matter what. I like that. I like when people are here consistently, not here every once in a while. Jay, I support you.
Happy birthday, Jay. I appreciate your content.
Thank you. Yeah, you see you see them. You see some people every once in a while. They're like, I support you, Jay. You be like, yeah, okay, you know. But thanks, Dion. But yeah, with this video, man, this woman is proud to be a side chick. She thinks she gonna take this dude from his wife. See, that's that delusion, man. And we're gonna get into this video. Let's see where the likes are at. We get the likes to 100, then we'll start the video. We need a standard. I told y'all a lot of these Western women are only good enough to be side chicks. They're not wife material, but you got people saying you need to be married. When a lot of these chicks are not, they're not wife material. And no, I'm not just talking about celebrities. How many dudes that we know have a story about being married and how they would never go back? You know? Generalissimo, what's good? Hello Kitty, what's up? All right, let's get into this video, man.
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something. Do something.
Shout out to Kareem.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna leave.
All she gonna do is yell. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done.
You see what he'll do? You could tell this dude ain't used to getting, man. That chick done put that melanated box on him. Got this dude thinking crazy. Shout out to Devon. Hey, brother, to Captain of the Men's Rights Movement within the South Carolina. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. You see that? Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to the captain of the men's rights movement within the South Carolina region.
Thanks, bro.
Ain't you like, what you mix with? Look at you.
That's just like a black chick. What do you mix with? Just like a black chick. What do you mix with? You can tell she's the type of black female who hangs with, is you know, one of the black females y'all probably grew up with. She would get mad if, you know, you're out here chasing one of these Beckys, right? But look at her trying to come in between these Caucasian people. Okay?
Bitch, y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please, who look a mess? What? You psyched out. I'm his new wife. I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid? I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
She said, this says part something, so maybe there are different parts of this. Wouldn't be surprised if this helper posted this to her TikTok. Y'all see how she talking to this woman? Y'all see how she talking to this woman, talking about her hair. You wish you had her hair. A lot of females like you wish you had her hair. You see, she can hop into a pool. You would have to put a bag over your head just so you can hop in a pool or take a shower. This chick thinks... I told y'all, these chicks have no value. These Western women have zero value, and you expect me to marry heifers like this? She's so happy that she thinks she's breaking this man up from his wife. That woman knows he ain't going nowhere. Why would he leave her to be with you when he's probably never going out in public with you like that? And again, this is the type of Caucasian dude that you see with these melanated women. He don't get women like that. This dude probably married the first female who he found to be attractive, who wanted his ass. He ain't used to getting women like that. So he got this chocolate thing on the side, right? And she done put it on him so much that he's kicking his wife out. He's either kicking her out, or it looks to me that he's kicking her out, but he could be leaving, but it looks like he's kicking her out. And he don't know how to think. Yeah, the wife looked way better than this gap tooth heifer with this tattoo on her chest.
I bet.
Don't even have her real hair.
How long y'all been married for?
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something.
You're
Do something.
disrespecting me.
Do something. Go. You're not gonna do nothing.
Look how he talking to her. He not used to getting no women, man. That's why I called him a simp. Look how he's talking to his own wife to appease the side chick. This dude ain't used to getting no women, man. His wife is the only woman he's been sleeping with until he got with this other heifer. Of course he's gonna let her disrespect you because he's not used to getting women.
So this is their idea of divesting. She's a full embarrasshole. Asterisk SN asterisk.
Yeah,
happy birthday, sir.
Thank you, Zeke. Yeah, she's definitely a divester. This is what they divest into, a side chickism. Yo, they be divesting into side chicks.
I'm gonna leave. All she gonna do is yield. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your,
nothing wrong with that woman here, man.
Y'all look at her hair. Talk about, I look
How
mad.
you can talk about somebody's hair when yours is glued in? You have some Asian woman's hair glued into your hair. But you want to talk about her hair? That woman should just put some water on her head and tell you they need to have a contest, a water contest, put water in each other's hair and see if the one doesn't, slide off, and let's see what the other one does. Like, come on, man. Why do melanated women go to talking about somebody's hair? You have somebody else's hair in your head.
Look at this. What? You psyched out.
Let this girl disrespect me.
Bro, I'm his new wife. Haha. I'm his new wife. Why you think my back?
Yo, if this dude wasn't married, he would come off as an incel. If he wasn't married, he'd come off as an incel. Look how he's talking to his wife, who I believe still has her wedding ring on. Like that how you talk to your wife? That's what a side chick box does to you. That's what that melanated box does. It has you talking crazy to your wife.
You're stupid. Aha. I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one. Aha.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
That man done made promises, man. Imagine, I want to know though, if he doesn't if he doesn't leave his wife to be with her, I wonder what that sister gonna do. What is this divested heifer gonna do when he doesn't leave his wife? When he comes to his senses and said, you know what, man, I really don't want to be in a relationship with you. What happens then? See, this is what divestment looks like. When you see these dumb heifers on YouTube and other platforms talking about they've divested, they're only divesting into sidechickism. They're not becoming anybody's wife. They're barely becoming anybody's girlfriend. If they do choose a dude, he's some, thirsty married guy who wife won't even sleep with him. I bet this woman won't even sleep with this guy. That's why he's talking to her like that. That's what you call a guy that doesn't get any from his wife, and he's bitter about it. So what he does is he goes and he sees this sister giving him, she giving him choosing signals. So she giving him all these choosing signals. He's like, why not? I'm not getting nothing from my wife. What's good, loving home?
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Yeah, she could definitely use this in court against him. She could definitely use this in court against him.
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something.
Disrespect me.
Do something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All she gonna do is yell. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad.
And by the way, the side chicks do tend to look better than the wives. Because they're only good for sleeping with. They're not good for relationships. There's a lot of attractive women that are single and that are willing side chicks, but they can't keep a man. And a lot of them are comfortable being side chicks. But these are the women that these males will tell you we need to be marrying.
You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with?
What you mixed with?
Bitch.
Straight up hood rat. What do you mix with? That's what a hood rat says to somebody. Is what do you mix with? We know what community she's from. You could tell when a black female might be from a Caucasian mostly community, mixed community. You could tell she's from the straight up hood, and she's always had fantasies about being Olivia Pope and getting her a Brad who's married. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess.
Old Mob says in this case the wife looks better. Yeah, you're right about that.
Look, please, who look a mess? What? You psyched out.
Don't let this girl disrespect me.
Girl, I'm
That
his
chick
new
got
wife.
some other
Ha-ha.
dude tattooed on her.
I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag?
I bet you she got a couple kids. I bet this heifer has a couple of kids at home while she's sitting up here trying to lay up with this caucasoid. She's up here with this caucasoid in his house while she probably got a couple of kids her mama's raising, not her. You know what I'm saying? Trying to break up this family. And I don't think she's going to be successful.
You're stupid. Aha. I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one. Aha.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
You said we'll see what you get. Cause she knows that he's not gonna be able to justify dating you. She knows this. She knows the real him. You don't. These side chicks be deluding themselves. So what that you're in his house? What happens when he's gotten bored or he's gotten tired of screwing you and he wants to go back to his wife? Then what? Most of these men always go back to their wife because they want a family. That dude wasn't getting none from his wife. So that's why he got this woman on the side, because she wasn't giving him none. And you got this melanated female who I bet she don't like to be cheated on. She's the other woman and she's bragging about it. And you wonder why these women aren't wife material?
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something. Do something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
He says, this dude is like, you're ruining it for me. I'm selling her these dreams and you're coming here trying to confront me. Leave. You know? I'm finally getting some. You haven't given me any in months.
All she got to do is yield. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck.
She said, she told her, girl, you're a hot mess. I wonder why she didn't do like a full body on her camera, because you probably do look a hot mess.
I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your, bitch. Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please. Who look a mess? What? You psyched out. Girl, I'm his new wife. Ha.
She kind of looks like Summer Walker a little bit. Yeah, he told his own wife to shut up. He said, shut the fuck up. He told his own wife that. I'm telling you right now, he's only doing this because she wouldn't have relations with him. That's why he's mad.
I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid?
Her bag is there. This chick ain't got no place to stay either. Been living with family members, probably living with her mother. She done went and got her an overnight bag talking about she lived there. This chick has an overnight bag talking about that's where she lives. Her overnight bag.
Wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
Yeah, she said her bag is here, not bags. She said her bag, like her overnight bag, not bags, not all my belongings and stuff. No, her overnight bag is there. You're staying for one night or 2 nights, okay? You're not living there. You're there just so he can get some, and that's it. He's not leaving his wife for you. His wife refused to give him some. That's why he's doing this. He's mad at his wife.
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something.
Disrespect
Do
me.
something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All she got to do is yield. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl.
I bet this dude probably was a supervisor at her job and she started screwing around with a supervisor. I bet you.
I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your, bitch. Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please. Who look a mess? What? You psyched out. Girl, I'm his new wife. Ha. I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid? I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of here.
I don't know for sure Loving Holmes, but I assume that his wife probably wasn't giving him none. I assume it because he's acting like an angry blue-balled husband that can't get nothing from his wife. I wouldn't be surprised she was cheating on his ass. Who knows?
His car.
Let's see what you get.
And she really thinks she's doing something. This is their fantasy. Melanated females like her have this fantasy of being able to be the side chick of a non-melanated man and to break up his marriage. You could just tell in the video she was so giddy. Like, she's like, oh, you mad. You mad. Like, that's what they live for, right? And they wonder why we don't want to marry or date them. And then they claim that you hate women because you bring this fact out here. There are a lot. I won't say what percentage, but there are women just like her. I believe there's a big percentage of women just like her who are nothing more than side chicks. They're not wife material. They're not even relationship material. They would prefer to be a side chick to the right man. But you still got people that want to complain like you're still supposed to marry these women. No, why don't you marry those women? These females like this are screwed up psychologically. You cannot fix them. Y'all want to fix these heifers. I'm not fixing her. I'm not. This woman thinks it's funny to try to destroy somebody's family. But karma does come around and is going to destroy her when she realizes that this man is going to go back. He's going to move his wife in because he's going to get tired of her. He not thinking right. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking right. Like I said, he's having relations on a regular with this heifer because that's all she's good for. He's going to end up moving his wife back in there. She knows that. How many married men you know gonna leave their wife for some side chick who's nothing more than a hood rat headache? Who's gonna do that? Most of these guys are not gonna do that.
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do
Stop.
something. Do something.
Disrespect me.
Do something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All she gonna do is yell. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your, bitch. Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please. Who look a mess? What? You psyched out. Girl, I'm his new wife. Haha. I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid?
You did. He said you disrespected me. So he's mad at his wife for something else. The side chick think that he wants to leave his wife, but this dude is mad at his wife for other reasons. You know, reasons that can be repaired. But again, you got this delusional idiot that think that she's about to get her a new non-melanated man. His wife could definitely use this in court because he's basically admitting to cheating on her. Don't let this be places that have like alienation of affection type cases like they do in North Carolina, man. Thank you, Vegito.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something. Do something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All she gonna do is yell. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad.
You look sexy, but you're a side chick to a married man. You're the side piece. He's married. It don't matter if you claim you're dating him. He's still legally married to this woman. They've been living together. You sexy, but you're not sexy enough to have your own husband because you're not wife material. You're not wife material whatsoever. And any man that thinks that you're wife material, he's a loser and an idiot too.
You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your, bitch. Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please. Who look a mess? What? You psyched out. Girl, I'm his new wife. Haha. I'm his new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid?
Bag though. She got one bag.
I'm
If you're living with somebody, you're gonna need more than one bag.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
I told y'all, man. They want to be side chicks, man. They don't care about being your wife. They don't care about being your wife. They prefer being side chicks, man. They prefer being side chicks. But you got some of these people who get mad when you say, I'm not marrying these women. They're like, you're not marrying these women? What? Like, no. They're side chicks at best. I can't do nothing with them. Y'all gonna say, well, this is one female. This is one too many. Shout out to Angela C with the cash apps says happy birthday. Thank you, Angela C. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Angela C. I'll make sure I have. All right. But a lot of you, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you a lot of you this for your own good. Some of you women need to stop dating. You're just side chicks. Go get with a married man or a guy who has a long-term relationship and just play your position. That's all you're good at, is being a side chick. You're not good at being a wife. You're definitely not good at being a girlfriend. Just be a side chick. That's all you gotta do. Stop trying to be girlfriend. Stop it. You're not good at it. Let it go. It's done. Play your position. Stop getting on social media talking about what you gonna do for your future husband. Stop lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself and you're lying to everybody else. That needs to end.
They prefer being side chicks cause they don't want to have to do the wife.
Right.
Things for real. Real.
Right. They can't cook. They don't like to clean. They definitely don't like the whole raising the children thing because they want to go out and have fun. That's why you got women taking overnight bags to married men's houses, talking about that she stayed there now with one bag. Is it a trash bag? Is she a 3 trash bag Dusty? Are you a 3 trash bag or 1 trash bag Dusty? But they claim we Dusty. I ain't never heard no dude say he brought 1 bag to a woman's house. You know, because you know why? Because she's buying his stuff. He ain't got to bring a trash bag or no bag of nothing because she going to take care of it.
I bet. How long y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do something. Do something.
Disrespect me.
Do something.
Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All she gonna do is yell. We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad. You're tight. Bitch, your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mixed with? Look at your, bitch.
You said you're a mess.
Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please, who look a mess? What? I'm psyched out.
Let this girl disrespect me.
Girl, I'm his new wife. Haha.
She told that sister, you look a mess. You look a hot mess. This dude, you could tell he ain't used to getting no women, man. That's why he got married. Most of these married dudes that getting married, they can't get none. That's why they react like this whenever they get a side chick.
His new wife. Why you think my bag here is stupid? I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Honestly, I think he moved her in because she didn't have nowhere to go. I truly believe that now. After thinking about it, I think he moved her in because she had nowhere else to go. She was homeless. This dude moved a homeless female into his house because he wouldn't have moved her in and kicked his wife out if that female had a place to stay. But she doesn't. She does. She ain't got no place to go. That chick homeless. That's why he's kicking his wife out. If I got to choose between screwing every night and not screwing every night, I guess my wife got to go.
His car.
Let's see what you get.
She probably some young chick. I wouldn't doubt that she's probably some young chick. You know, there are different parts of this video. For some reason, I believe it was World Star. They blanked out the TikTok name, but if I had time, I'd probably find what her TikTok is. But I don't have time right now to find it. So I believe there are different parts to this video. This is the main part they have posted. I don't know why they trying to, uncover her TikTok. Ain't a TikTok is meant to show everybody. Why are you covering up? So people go over there and roast her. I guess they be going over there roasting people on TikTok, so they try to cover their names so you won't go over there and roast them. Because this is a very roastable female. Tattoo on her chest, gap tooth, fake hair, side piece, one trash bag. She's living with this dude who ain't getting none. You know?
I bet.
Homeless.
How long?
I believe she might be homeless.
Y'all been married for?
Who are you?
Exactly.
Don't disrespect me.
Do
Go.
something. Do something.
Disrespect
Shut
me.
the
Do
fuck
something.
up. Go.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna
All
leave.
she gonna
and
do
you're
is
gonna leave
yell.
too?
We gonna leave and you still gonna be here crying. Look at your hair. Go do your hair, crazy. Girl, I look sexy as fuck. I look sexy as fuck. Look at you. You're mad.
Shut
You're
the fuck
tight.
up.
Bitch.
You sexy, but you a side chick at best. You're a homeless side chick because obviously you living with him because you ain't got nowhere else to go. That's why he's kicking his wife out. He got to choose, man. He choosing him. He said, I'm going to choose myself, and I'm going to make sure I'm getting satisfied.
Your hair not even done. Ain't you like, what you mix with?
What you
Look
mix
at
with?
you, bitch. Y'all look at her hair. Talk about I look a mess. Look, please, who look a mess? What? You psyched out.
Let this world disrespect me.
Girl, I'm his new wife. Ha ha. I'm his new wife.
He said, you disrespecting me. See, he's mad about something else. Shout out to Tammy N. I appreciate that, Tammy. See, he's mad about something else, you know, and again, that stuff can be worked out. That stuff can be worked out. This chick is temporarily there, but he's not gonna marry you. You're just there, just, you know, to appease him, so to speak. That's why you're there, you know.
You think my bag here is stupid? Aha. I'm the new wife.
I'm your wife.
I'm the new one. Aha.
You wish.
But I'm here though. You're not.
You wish.
I'm here though. You're not.
Let's see what you get.
Watch me finna leave out of his car.
Let's see what you get.
See, man, this is what they've been reduced to, man. Just like in the video clip I posted about what these women have been reduced to. They have been reduced to this. This is what they've been reduced to. And they have the audacity to complain about how we speak about them on social media. Look at the crap you put on social media. Y'all be posting your own L's. These heifers be posting their own L's. This is not a W. This is an L. This ain't a win. This is a loss. But they love posting their L's on social media. And then they get mad when you react to them. Yes, we're going to clown you. We're going to make fun of you. You are a loser. You deserve it because you post this stuff. But then you want to get mad when we respond to it. You did this to yourself. You're a clown. You deserve it. This is what these people do. You know? And then they get mad when you respond to it. But you post this stuff on social media. You did it because of what? You want to prove you can take this man from his wife? What happens? Okay, he leaves his wife, then what? Is it still going to be fun? Is it still going to be all fun and games? It's crazy. And there's another video I wanted y'all to look at, but nah, I'm not gonna show it because it has violence. There's a video I came across, right, of a guy who is I believe he is a personal trainer. He's buff, right? His wife has sex with a homeless man, right? And he went and beat up the homeless guy, but the wife says no because he thought the guy assaulted his wife. He's like, my wife wouldn't want no homeless guy. But in reality, his wife did have consensual relations with the homeless guy. And I need to find the article because I'm looking at the World Star video description, and the wife basically said that I think she has some type of psychotic breakdown. That's what the husband claims. And she started talking about how she went to give this guy a hug because he wanted money. And then it turned into sexual tension, and the sexual tension ended up sexual. They ended up kissing, and then the homeless man got into the woman's car in search of a private place. And then they got it on until the husband found him, and he beat the guy into the ground. Y'all don't believe me? Hold up. Show y'all this. Look at the title. What is that? I think y'all can see that. What does that say? Homeless man in Brazil got a beating of his life for smashing a 31-year-old's wife in front of mother-in-law. Wifey claims God wanted them to have sex. Hold up, let me show y'all what the wife looked like. That's the dude right there. See, that's the husband. That's the personal trainer. And that was the instant in the car. I'm not going to show that because I don't want this video flying the stream flag. Where's the wife at? They got a video. They got the wife. Hold on, let's see. That's the wife right there. That's the wife. That's the wife. That's the wife right there. That's the homeless guy. The husband, that's the wife, that's the homeless guy. She said that God said, oh my goodness, man, what's going on out here, man? What's going on out here? What is happening? What is happening out here? I'm telling you, man, homeless. Listen, a dude could be homeless. He could be broke. He can still smash your wife or your girlfriend. I got to find the article to this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the article to this. He got his ass whooped for that though. But his wife wanted it. She wanted that homeless man. She wanted it consensually. Like, she's married to this big old buff personal trainer, but does that keep her from cheating? No, it does not, man. You know why? Because she said that God wanted it to happen. You cannot compete with God. Eduardo cannot compete with God, with God's plan. God wanted, according to his wife, wanted that to happen. Yeah, this dude is homeless looking for money, looking for change, man. God. I'm telling you, man, women have very weird tastes in men, man. Okay, I think I found the article. Okay. Y'all have got to see this. I need to find the article for it. Okay, hold on. This is put this. Show y'all this of this married woman. This married woman here getting it in with this homeless man. I'm gonna let this sink in for y'all real quick. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. I want this to sink in for y'all real quick.
Happy birthday, Jay. Keep spreading the positive message as always.
Hey, thank you, Falcon DX. I appreciate it, man. So we can't just talk about the side chicks without some of these side dudes, even though the dude wasn't really technically a side dude. All right. Now, this article said Eduardo, I think it's Alves or Alves, was always sure that his wife's heart was noble, so he felt calm when she told him that she would leave home to help those most in need. However,
homeless guy got a wife?
Yeah, he buzzed down a wife. However, concerned that he will be that he was taking a long time to arrive, I guess she was taking a long time to arrive, he decided to go looking for her and found her inside her car with a homeless man in a compromising situation. It happened this week in Brazil province of Plateau when his 31-year-old physical trainer discovered his partner, Sandra, having relations with a homeless man. He revealed, possessed by anger and fear that the thought of his wife being abused, the man began to hit the windshield of the vehicle that was parked very close to a parish where his wife was supposedly collaborating. Everything was recorded on security cameras. Speaking to local media, Eduardo said he was concerned about his partner's mental health and that he revealed that she was suffering from a psychotic outbreak and that she was the victim of sexual violence by the homeless man. Sandra has always been an honest, hardworking woman. We have professional activities and small children. What happened last Wednesday was something terrible we had never experienced. He also said that she's receiving clinical and psychiatric support according to the protocol for attention to this type of violence. Opening the car door, the homeless man got out completely nude, and Eduardo starts hitting him. The subject tries to escape but ends up being savagely reduced by the physical trainer, who he believed at all times that was a violation of his wife. Minutes later, Fernandez, she also gets out of the car and kneels to beg her husband to stop beating the man. She will later reveal to police that it was all consensual. Why are you beating him up, man? It was consensual. Your wife cheated on you with a homeless man. I'm telling y'all right now, man, I don't think it was no psychotic breakdown. Women have weird tastes in men. There are women that do like to get bust down by broken men. I think there are women that, you know how men will have a fetish for a certain type of woman? I'm starting to think that there are women with a fetish for a certain type of guy. And I think because this guy was homeless and desperate, he wouldn't tell nobody, she had relations with him. Now, we can say that, she's mentally unstable. That's why she did this. But come on, people. She knew what she was doing. She told her husband she was going to help the less fortunate. She didn't tell him that she was going to help them with their body. She assured that she was interested in helping the most vulnerable through the church. In addition, she told a friend that she had received a message from God to help the man she was caught being intimate with. She justified her actions by pointing out that she saw images of her husband and God in the homeless man. When she looked at that homeless man, she saw her husband and God. Just imagine that, right? Just imagine that, you're this down on your luck homeless man. You have this attractive woman, nice body, successful life, and, she's willing to let you smash because God told her to. Eduardo found his wife in his car with the homeless man. Some Brazilian media published excerpts from a woman's conversation in which she pointed out that when she saw the homeless man, she gave him a hug. She wanted to give him a hug. I went to find a dark and empty place near the bus station to be together. I felt the need to let him into my car. Would have revealed Fernandez in an audio collected by TN. This must all been secondhand translated. So mouthpiece cold. It got some cold mouthpiece, man. That dude got some cold mouthpiece, man. He got that survival mouthpiece, man. Elite mouthpiece, man. He need to start making videos with that elite mouthpiece. It was there that they agreed to meet at the door of the parish hours later so as not to arouse suspicion. Does that sound like somebody that has a psychotic breakdown? That sounds like a woman that planned to sleep with this man. Her and this man set up a time when they was going to meet and have relations. I took the cigarette out of his hand and told him, you are not going to smoke anymore because you're already cured, recounted elsewhere. Finally, they met and were inside the vehicle until the husband arrived and discovered them. Man, he probably was... Yeah, he was screwing your wife in the back of that car. The couple was taken to the station and the man was treated at the hospital. The case is still under investigation. In the first instance, they dismissed the hypothesis of an assault. So that's good for the guy because his wife planned to sleep with him. Even though Eduardo, he assures that his wife was suffering from a psychotic breakdown and therefore there would have been a consensual extramarital relationship, but an assault. This is not a marital betrayal, but a crime of violence, he said. Yeah, right, bro. I need to figure out what's going on, man. But this is a very recent story. But just imagine, you're a personal trainer, man. You probably, in Brazil, this dude is a personal trainer in Brazil. I'm pretty sure he sees attractive women every day. And he wifed up someone he thought was attractive just for her to go and plan a meetup with a homeless man and let him screw her in the back of your car. That ain't no psychotic breakdown, man. And on that, listen, I'm telling you, man, y'all got to understand, man. Women who have been considered attractive, right? A lot of them probably didn't always have the body that they have or the looks. You know, it took them years to probably work on it. So deep down inside, you know, they have a side to them that most people don't see. And when they see men who are struggling and broken, they kind of see themselves. So it didn't bother her to have relations with that man, with that homeless man. Homeless, I'm telling you, these homeless men know how to play these women. They plan this. He got his ass whooped, but they planned this. You'd be surprised look at Kim Kardashian, even though Pete Davidson, you know, he's a successful guy in the entertainment industry, but they're polar opposites. Come on, man. The guy does look homeless. I mean, let's be real. But you'll be surprised at what a woman would be attracted to. Like you would. It doesn't matter if she's fit and in shape. Doesn't matter that, you know, she likes designer stuff. She will still date a bum because in her deep down, she's a bum. She's a bum. And when she sees other guys that are bummy, she sees herself. Doesn't matter how she dresses. Doesn't matter how her body looks. She deep down still sees a bum. She sees somebody that is unattractive. She sees somebody that is broken. She's with the tall, muscular built guy, but she ended up cheating with the pudgy, Dusty. The pudgy Dusty over the fit, in shape personal trainer who, again, sees attractive women every day. Because he's in Brazil. He's a personal trainer in Brazil. I'm pretty sure he sees nothing but attractive, 9s and 10s every day. So I'm telling you, man, these women be screwing men that y'all wouldn't expect. That's why certain men are able to get a woman and you're like, how did he get her? It's simple, because she sees herself in him. She sees herself in him. And she doesn't think he will tell on her. She doesn't think that people are going to believe she would ever sleep with him. And that's what's going on out here, man. Like, some people, a lot of these women ain't who you think they are. Y'all better be careful, man. These chicks will be screwing Dusty. I'm talking about dudes is homeless, broken, in your car. Hey, married men or men in relationships, your wife is... you better hope your wife ain't screwing a homeless man in the back of your car that you're paying for. You know what I'm saying? You better start seeing these women for who they are instead of trying to view them as what you want them to be. Y'all out here trying to see these women for what you want to see them for. Not understanding that your wife is getting finessed by a guy that ain't as in shape as you, ain't as tall as you. You think you got you a baddie, but your baddie is getting screwed in the back of your car by some homeless man. Like, y'all better really just understand, man. Like, you just can't tell. You just can't tell these days, man. But I don't know how this dude don't get arrested. I mean, he beat this man's ass, and it wasn't because he was saving his wife. It's because he was mad. He getting cheated on, But man, I just saw that. I wanted to speak on that, man. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Homeless men is out here screwing wives, man. What's going on out here? The mouthpiece can't be that great, man. Maybe it is. Maybe the mouthpiece is shout out to everybody that's here on this Friday. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Yeah, no, I like to make sure that these shows are bringing the best entertainment. Yeah, he didn't beat on her because you see, in these dudes' mind, right? They don't believe. In these dudes' mind, right? They don't believe that their wife will cheat on them. Like, they don't. They don't believe that their wife is capable of cheating on them. So when they see that happening with the guy that's homeless, they say, okay, well, he's assaulting her. In the back of her car? You know? So
I just learned something new. Thank you, Jay.
Appreciate that, Ray. Yeah, of course, I want to bring new things to the conversation that you may not know about. I just think that it's a good thing to do. Yeah, man, let's see. Make sure y'all like the stream. She slept with a true bum. Yes, she did sleep with a true bum, man. A true bum. Like, and she wanted it. She wanted to sleep with this guy. This was no assault. This was a homeless man, man. A man that she planned to have this meetup with. She planned to have this meetup. Oh, man, just imagine. That's why I say, man, like, hold up, let me put this on screen. You can't, you can't not believe that your wife is, see, this guy thought that his wife wasn't capable of cheating on him. But, bro, most of these women are capable of cheating on you. They are. They just need the opportunity to do so. But yeah, man, just know that, there are women out there that are capable of doing the deed. God is gonna bless her. Yeah, I guess. She got blessed, all right. Yeah, he was assaulting something, all right. She said she saw her husband and God. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you're this, you think that you're this alpha male. You got muscles, you tall, you an alpha male, personal trainer, and your wife is screwing a bum. Yeah, look at what he did to this. Look at this. Look what he did to this car, man. Because he thought his wife, because he saw that, listen, that homeless dude was putting in work, man. That homeless dude was putting in that work, man. He was putting that work in, man. Listen. Buff alpha males get cheated on too. Well, we can't say every day. This not a thing that happens every day. You know what I'm saying? This not something that just happens every day. When you got chicks talking about they gonna go help the less fortunate, but you're helping them to yourself. That's what's going on out here, man. Listen, no relationship is safe. No marriage is safe. Don't ever think a woman is above cheating. Don't make them, listen, don't think that these women won't still cheat on these guys even after getting married and tying the knot. Some of these people will try to convince you that, all she got to do is get married to the right man and, she'll change up everything. Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. She'll change. It don't matter. Listen, when you see all these women, it's like when I see these women on Instagram, right? They're quote unquote fitness models. They're married to other dudes that are in fitness. I don't believe they are above cheating with a guy who is less in shape. He's probably out of shape, but still he could screw your wife. Women screw average looking dudes all the time. As a matter of fact, there was a poll that said that women were more attracted to dad bods than they were to fit in shape guys. You know what I'm saying? As far as relationships is concerned, the dad bod was more appealing to a lot of women. And that women were more attracted to the regular guy look than the muscular type look. Because, you know, a lot of these fitness chicks, they were the fat chick that nobody really wanted like that. And it always stays with them, no matter how much weight they lose, no matter how in shape they get, no matter, you know, you got the chicks that didn't have, they had no assets at all. Now they got, you know, they've worked in the gym and got their assets bigger. You know, they're still the same person that they were before. You know? Yeah, like he knew this chick had issues when he met her. If you knew she had all these problems, you should have known that, you know, am I making the right choice marrying her? Because I bet this ain't the first time she done cheated on this guy. She probably done cheated on him before. You see, you're just a trophy. Men got to understand, when you're these men who are buffed and you're jacked, you're a trophy just like an attractive woman would be a trophy to other men, right? Look at my attractive wife. Look at her nice body. Look at her big tits, even though they could be fake. Look at her long hair. You got women that will date men and marry men that are trophies to them that they can show around everybody. Doesn't mean that, you know, they're incapable of being unfaithful, because they'll be unfaithful. Depends on the dynamics of the relationship too. You know? Shout out to Zeke.
They claim the dad bod thing cause they think they won't have to fight off other women like they would if they had the buff Bagwell type of dude.
Yeah, appreciate. Yep, it's all insecurity. You know, that's why they would prefer more of a guy with a dad bod, because it's about. But the thing is, if the guy can talk to women and has personality, it won't matter that he has a dad bod. Like the dude in the first video that I showed y'all, he has a dad bod. You know, a little bit chubby. It didn't stop him from getting in that chick's words, a sexy as fuck female. It didn't stop him from being able to get her as a side chick. And he's not that dude ain't an in shape guy. He's just a regular average looking dude. Yeah, man, this is another article on it. But yeah, he paid the price, man. He got his whole ass whooped over some poom, man. But, you know, hey, he's got to screw your wife, bro. He got to screw your wife. You can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that's here, man. Shout out to y'all. I mean, that's how it is, Sarah. They're going to be egotistical because a lot of women show them attention. So, you know, the ego's going to be there. But you know, doesn't mean that women are going to just be quote unquote submissive and all this other shit, you know? Not totally. He probably ain't had none in years. Probably didn't. He got some that night. Oh, man. Man, you know, shout out to everybody that's here, man. I appreciate y'all being here. That's it for me. Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to the people that donated. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the patrons. Make sure y'all go and check out the videos that I posted today. You know, R.I.P. to Young Thug's baby mother, killed by some emotional male, which shouldn't have happened, but it did, unfortunately. But yeah, man, that's why I tell you, man, I'm always going to check the behaviors of these dysfunctional males, just like I always do with these dysfunctional women, because a lot of things that go on shouldn't go on. So I appreciate y'all being here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and I will see y'all back on the next live show. All right, y'all take care. And have a good weekend, too.